You know what that is? That's a big, big sigh of relief, really. Finally finished Manny Pacquiao. I am excited to show you guys how it turned out. It was a process like I've never dealt with before. This was a commission piece. Someone asked to go ahead and do this for them. And of course, I'm going to say yes. There was a lot of challenges with this, but I got it done. I got it taken care of. And I am excited to show you guys how it came up. Now, the music is by Marksman84, a good friend of mine. The link is going to be right down here, as well as my TikTok and my Instagram right there. So anyways, guys, a little backstory about this. Manny Pacquiao happens to be one of my, if not my favorite boxers of all time. Literally since 2004, I want to say, I started following him. And never look back. Even now, even at the age of 40, I still root for him. I still look up to him because of the way he handled his professional career and how much he actually gives back. So hopefully one day I get big enough to do this art thing to where I can actually give back myself, because really that's a priority, right? And that's what I want to do genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Anyways, so guys, enjoy Manny PACMAN Pacquiao. Thank you guys so much for following me through this art journey. Subscribe, click here, and yeah, subscribe, like, share my work. If you guys enjoy it, let me know. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. And until next time, I will catch you guys later. Ding, ding, ding. Round one.
And his opponent across the ring in the blue corner, really needing no introduction the world over, wearing white trunks with multi-color trim. As the distinguished boxing senator, he is fighting out of and proudly representing the Sarangani Brothers in the Philippines. He weighed in the same as his opponent, 146½ pounds. Truly one of the renowned idols of boxing today. His record stands at 61 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, with 39 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, in his 28th world title appearance, here is the icon of the sport and future Hall of Famer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome boxing's legendary and only 8-division champion of the world, introducing the one and only Manny PACMAN Pacquiao.
If a fighter moves up out of his natural weight class and can still compete with the best who ever did it, what does that mean about the quality of that fighter's prime, pound for pound? And then when you look at the career accomplishments, Pacquiao, as a 40-year-old, just beat, as I mentioned, the third best welterweight in the division, except really Pacquiao's the third best welterweight in the division. But do you realize he turned pro as a 16-year-old pro? Not even 5 feet tall, not even 100 pounds? And won his first lineal title a couple of years later as a flyweight. Didn't turn pro as a flyweight, won the lineal championship of the world, and then skipped up a couple weight classes and started tearing through divisions. Was a late-minute replacement against Lelo Ledwaba, who was considered a guy on the rise on pound-for-pound list, top 10 type, maybe a heavy favorite. Pacquiao destroyed him in such a way, we wondered, what could he do against Marco Antonio Barrera? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Barrera may be a little long in the tooth, but he's still one of the best ever. Pacquiao, what he did to Barrera was scary, the way he dominated Barrera. It's the kind of fight that I'll never forget watching. Oh my God, I've rarely seen a performance like that. Had a great series of fights with the still great Eric Morales. I mean, when you think about what Pacquiao did from flyweight to 154 pounds, from a teenager till 40 years old, and when you consider the heights he reached, you're talking about certainly one of the best pound-for-pound fighters of all time. I believe, considering the fact that he's a much naturally smaller fighter than Mayweather, a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather, and actually a guy who has a case. Whether you think he'd win it or lose it, he has a case. He could submit his resume and say, I want consideration as the best fighter who's ever lived.